What is the thing I tell y'all all the time that people don't want to admit? The more and more you promote all these fake stories, whether it be about a kidnapping, whether about getting beaten up, whether about somebody abusing you, is always going to hurt the real stories, no matter how much you're fighting for the rights of all the marginalized, disenfranchised, weak people that you claim to care about. It never works. It never creates a deeper conversation about what's going on in the world. It always turns around and backfires on the real victims. But today is a different day. Today, we're all gonna gather around the campfire and laugh at somebody who falsely accused two men of and is now facing the consequences. Woman gets a jail sentence for making 10 false claims against two men. Police in the UK launched 60 investigations into allegations that two men British woman. However, now the woman who claimed to be a victim is going to jail after the rape accusations turned out to be false. Kathy Richardson, terrible name you as a human being, who's 35, filed criminal complaints against two men between January and May of last year. One of the men she accused of arrested and underwent a forensic examination. One of the men even agreed to have GPS tracking tag fitted to his ankle, which he would then send an alarm to police if it was destroyed or taken off. On a number of occasions, data from the tag was analyzed and showed he was not in the area when Richardson said the attack had taken place. Both men were able to provide evidence that they were not anywhere near the alleged crime scenes where Richardson claimed this took place. Investigators analyzed surveillance camera video, mobile phone data, and information from automatic number plate recognition cameras. Authorities came to the conclusion that the alleged assaults never occurred when and where Richardson claimed. Richardson was arrested on May 28th of 2021. She was charged with perverting the course of justice. The Essex woman admitted to 10 counts of fabricating at Salisbury Crown Court on May 23rd of this year. Essex Police Detective Inspector James Holmes, great name, who led the investigation, said, "Whenever an allegation of comes to us, our starting point is to believe the person making the claim. To begin with, Kathy Richardson's claims were no different, and we carried out our inquiries with compassion and empathy. However, it quickly became clear that the allegations Richardson had made were not what they seemed. Her claims do a great disservice to victims of who need our help and support." Holmes noted that the allegations had a huge impact on the lives of the two men she accused. Her allegations led to a significant number of investigations, which for our officers, taking up a huge number of time and resources, which we would have preferred to have directed towards helping genuine victims who really do need us. Holmes concluded that he hoped that the fake do not hurt future victims coming forward to authorities. "I want to reassure you that you will be believed. We will support you and we will investigate what has happened. And at the end of the day, that is a good job." Don't look at one situation and say, "We don't believe any of you." Don't look at one moment in time where somebody who wants attention because her daddy abandoned her didn't get it and now is going around claiming false. And now you got to sit there and say, "Well, we don't care about any of you." It's important to look at each detail of a situation and making sure you got all the facts and the evidence. I 100% agree. And when it all comes up that it was bull, book the motherfucker that lied. It is so easy. It's so simple. It makes my heart so warm knowing that somebody who's so conceited, disgusting, disturbing, abysmal, a bastard, all the insults you can give, is somebody who would go around and just blame two men for something that didn't happen and will sit there and smile up until all the pieces fall flat. This is what you get, white smuggle nuts. You wanted to play this game and now you win the prize of being the dumbest bitch of the year. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.
We have a media that's saying it's a debate whether or not what just happened to Jussie Smollett is a hate crime. It's absurd. This isn't a debate.
And above all, I fought the back. I'm the gay Tupac.
I'm an advocate. I respect too much the people who I am now one of those people who have been attacked in any way. You do such a disservice when you lie about things like this. It feels like if I had said it was a Muslim or a Mexican or someone black, I feel like the doubters would have supported me a lot more. And that says a lot about the place that we are in our country right now. The fact that we have these fear mongers, these people that are trying to separate us, and it's just not okay.
Again, Jussie Smollett just found guilty on 5 of the 6 felony disorderly conduct charges he faced in this trial that took about a week and a half here at the Layton Criminal Courthouse.
Yes! Oh my goodness.